Alright, so in the last video you already saw me prepare the monitor, but not the computer yet because I had dinner to attend. But let's put away the other cables I took out a moment, well, several hundred moments ago. These cables. Bam. Ran out of burping power. Alright, you come here. It's definitely heavier now because it's actually filled. The only thing lighter about it is no this and no that. But that's about it. Alright. Ha! Not bad. That works, yeah. YOLO. Actually, I'm gonna just down. I'm already at the lowest setting, I can't go lower. Luckily, the feet are out of plastic. So we should be good. Power cable. Where's the... There it is. I put it in a different pocket to avoid potential damage. So that's good. This is a cable I use for the monitor. What? This is a robust cable. Look at that. I'll actually use this for the computer right now. Actually, you know what? I'll just plug it directly into the wall for safety reasons. But I won't plug in the computer just yet because I already know as soon as I do, it's going to try and boot up on its own. What I will do is get another power cable. Where the hell is one? Huh. Funny enough, it's another robust one. You know, the proper ones people usually use for computers, not the cheap ones. I guess I'm just lucky. Alright, unwinded. This I don't mind plugging into my power bar from China, because the monitor isn't going to use as much power as the computer, especially during boot. Okay, where the hell? There we go, it's in. Wow, that is tight. Let's see. Oh, yep. That's on. Good old monitor. That was supposed to have DVI in, but because it's an industrial monitor, only VGA. Ah, good old analog. I remember back in the day, I was using a DVI connector. And I was like, oh wait, my monitor supports VGA. Let me research if it's better. Dun dun dun. No, it is not. It's analog. And, you know, a little more unstable to use compared to DVI. Okay, which way is correct? Okay, it was just a bit too high, but I did have the correct way this time. But yeah, keyboard, you're coming with me. Alright, keyboard. Keyboard has been acquired. So peak. Because, you know, it's the same desk. I can just yoink the keyboard and use it right here. So I don't need an extra keyboard. An extra mouse. Not too much of a problem either. But yeah, this time because we're having so much reduced cooling, and it's gonna be in this tiny boy, no mining. And also because we don't have the storage for that anymore. Laptop. And if I were to use the hard drives, I would hate doing that because it would be so slow. Okay. Alright, plugged in. It got even louder? How? Oh, decisions. It's already loud as is. Not that warm. Yeah, no, it's not that warm. Escape. I think start menu should be the BIOS. Usually is. Excuse me, good sir. What the actual fuck? I think he's trying to realize what the center is, but it doesn't really know. Oh look, recognize their SSD. 240 gig, yeah. Oh, what? Hold on. Dim memory size changed? No, it didn't. What? CPU fan, memory. Not my problem, but we will go to... Where's the computer setup? Nope. You had it right, and then you moved. Good coloring. Anyways, let's move this to where it's supposed to be. We're gonna have to go to here, and we're gonna... Wait, select it. Ah, we have to select it with menu. Alright. Let's see if auto adjust works. No, it still doesn't. Get back in there. H position? I'm guessing it's H position, yeah. Yep. There we go, that's somewhat in the middle. Alright. Okay, let's read this. Version blah blah blah. Oh. We're not detecting all 64 gigs. Oh boy. Memory training error. System memory is different from the last start. The most common reason is the removal of memory. Pressing F1 will record the notifications, verify the module and start correctly. That's not good. Also, it's kind of frozen here, so we're gonna shut her down. Okay. Turn it back on and see if that error disappeared or not. I hate how it gets louder. Like how, dude? During startup. Oh boy, this is always gonna take this long, isn't it? Man. Good thing I washed my hands earlier. All I know is I'm gonna have to do it again. Yep, 240 gig SSD, LSI Corporation. Yep. Okay. Same memory training error. Okay, I don't care about the fans not being detected. This is what's worrying me, and I guess that's what's making it lock up. Yep. Dim 1 on CPU 0. Alright. Let's read the instruction. CPU 0 is on the right side. To the one that's closer. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's very hot. Oh boy. We're definitely gonna have to tune down the speeds. There's no... It doesn't say here which one is dim 1. Yeah, it just doesn't tell me. Maybe it says it here in between all the sticks. The nasty boys. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Dim 4. It says dim 4? Huh, I see where it says. Oh no. Tell me it's the bottom one. It's dim 1. Okay. Sure. Let's play it your way. Also, I'm removing this for now. Only problem is it doesn't support the GPU without it, you know. The support is worse. And that doesn't close, so that's amazing quality. So this should be dim 0, right? Or well, dim 1. Yep. It's you. Only you. Alright, so what is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, it's Samsung. I was gonna say how, yeah, I have another spare DDR3 stick. Problem is, that's not ECC. This is. Weird ass numbers. Let me just. There we go, over it with my shirt. The worst thing that can happen is this still doesn't work. Which in this economy is real bad. Like even DDR3 is going up because people are buying DDR3 because companies bought all the DDR5 and even DDR4. So that's fun. Alright, there we go. Boom. Let's try again. Yes, I know it was plugged in, but it was technically off. This is gonna be another one of those. Another one of those. Escape. Alright, let's see if anything useful happens this time. So it's gonna be, yeah, look, 240 gig, blah blah blah. Success. My god, this looks like something from the Terminator. Like the size and all. The compression. Memory size changed, but that's all it says. Okay, system info. Let's see. 64 gigs. Okay, it just needed to be removed and put back in. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, I know what happened. The reason why it says 57 earlier, not, 60 or so. One stick is gone, it won't recognize the other one because they're kind of interlinked. That's why it said 57. Makes sense. Computer setup. Bro. F1 boot. Thanks, computer. Very cool. H position. We're gonna do a little more. By a little more, the most I can do, and it's still not enough. The irony. The irony, man. Alright, system info. Pretty damn good. Honestly, this is very nice. Okay, yeah, it's all four. Power. Runtime power management. I don't know what it is. Turbo mode is going to be disabled. Idle power savings extended. PCI performance. Huh. Yeah, we're going to keep that off. F10 to accept. Hardware power management. S5 max and power savings. Yes. Thermal. I doubt anything will happen. Oh wait, you never know. Let's see anything else. Power on options. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. BIOS. Nah. Onboard. No clue. Bus. Nah. Device. Hyperthreading. We could. Active. Oh, that's how many CPUs are. Yeah, multiprocessor. How many like CPUs are running? Hyperthreading. We'll see. If we have to turn it off, we'll turn it off. Internal speaker disabled. Sure. Don't really know the rest of this. Alright, we'll just roll with this and adjust it later as we see fit. Not my business. Oof. Device, yeah, fair enough. There's no USBs in the front, like USB sticks. No RAID, please. Oh, no password, please no. Oh, I want to forgo it. Yeah, that's all we have from power, just like reduce usage, I guess. Oh, wait, no, oops. Defaults, no. Okay, we did that. We also raised the fan speed to see if it actually does anything. Oh my god, it does. It's still getting louder. Rear, front. Oh my god. There's more dust. That's for the Roomba. Roomba. Alright. We gotta figure out what to unplug out of these fans. Obviously, I'm not gonna run them at this speed, but even with them off, we gotta see how loud it is in there. Computer setup. Very weird system. Thermal. F10. Save. The power of Christ compels you. Nice. Where's my Windows boot USB? You're looking awfully bootable today. Hey, guess what? I don't care. Also, you froze again. Are you too hot? Oh yeah, you're burning. Yeah, we have to turn off hyperthreading. Because if even at the boot it's locking up because it's getting too hot. Because the TDP is like 85, 95 watts each. And we're trying to run this passively, we're definitely going to have to do a lot of reduction in power. And one of those things when it comes to reduction in power will be hyperthreading. Which sucks. We're going to go from 16 cores and 32 threads to 16 cores and 16 cores. Threads. Can you tell it's getting late? So yeah, that sucks. But if we want it to run more stably and not be loud, because it's in the same room as me, before I could handle it because it was at least far away, but this would be like right here. So that would be too loud for little old me. Extended idle power savings, PCI performance mode disabled. Maximum power savings, what is the management? not management. Where the hell is it? Yep, device options. Hyperthreading disabled. Any other options? Not really. Makes no sense. How little options I get. One idea I do have, what if I just inverted those exhaust fans instead? Honestly, it doesn't sound too bad. Remove the fans, or well, turn off one of the fans down at the GPU, just keep one, and invert their exhaust fans so they blow into the CPU. The computer would be quieter. Was it quick enough? I hope I was quick enough. Also, I'm moving the mouse USB into the 2.0 USB and keeping this on USB 3.0. Ah, fuck. Okay, got it. I got it. Even more dust just came out. That's insane. I really need one of those big ass vacuums that go way too fast. The computer is literally pooping dust. There's dust under the computer. That's crazy. And then when I move it back, there's more dust on the other side where it just was. That's fun. Okay. Let's feel the heatsink. No, that's still very hot. Okay, I thought I locked up. No, it didn't. Boot menu, F1, USB. It can boot in UEFI mode only, but you are trying to boot it in BIOS/legacy mode. This will not work. Okay. I can either change it into MBR, which means I have to repartition the SSD to be MBR, not GPT. Or I can just check if there's any options to have UEFI USBs instead of legacy. Cause yeah, I used this USB stick on the Asus laptop, which is UEFI capable, and I think it's better to use UEFI because it's newer. GPT. So yeah, we gotta see if there's an option for that in the BIOS. Otherwise, we're gonna have to get Rufus back on board. To be fair, the current status right now is get the computer to run stable and quiet. This is not quiet. Oh, please don't tell me it's the fans that are for the CPU exhaust. By the time it would stop, I would lose my skin, so that wasn't the best plan. Computer setup, F1 boot. Very weird. Storage options? No. Boot order? No. Network boot? Disable that shit. Get out of here. We don't use that. System IDs, UIDs, system security, virtualization technology. We're going to turn that on, I guess. Nah. Okay. Legacy support enabled. Secure boot instead of legacy support. Okay. We're going to turn on fast boot. Alright. Secure boot is basically, you know, Windows 11 type shit, as you should all know. Power on options. What to do after power loss? Just off, stay off. Bus, device. Nope. Alright, let's see if that secure boot did the trick. I'm not sure, but it should. It should have. What can I use to safely slow down that fan just to check if that's the reason why it's going so fast? Thinking of using a cable, but I don't know what cable to use that I won't mind sacrificing. Because we know damn well it's going to get real badly hurt. Oh, I know. I know. This 30-cent power cable. The computer, yeah, it's blinking red. The computer's freaking out. It got too hot. Oh, that is hot. That is spicy hot. Anyways, the plan. How the hell? Hold on, I gotta bring you with me. Let me see. Are the screws outside for the? Yep, that's the screws for the fans. And what I'm hoping is these fans aren't the reason why the computer is making a sound, because if that's the reason. But yeah, what the plan is, I will invert these fans. Thermal paste is fairly fresh, so I don't want to remove any of that, especially now that it's piping hot. Get the Boops. Turns out the body pillow was on the side, so I'm gonna have to edit this video. Luckily, I have a bunch of other videos ahead of this one, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's turn it over. Bro, to me. Alright, so we're gonna have to somehow invert these fans so they point inwards, but I'm worried about this. That it might, you know, interfere with this system here. Another thing I want to know is, where did the cables for these fans go? Where did they go? Ah, I see them. Oh no, don't tell me it's proprietary. I think it's proprietary. That looks proprietary to me, bud. However, I think I have some other fans that are Molex. SATA would work too. I have an adapter for it. But no, we do have Molex here. I expect nothing less from an old computer. Alright, are they combined? No, they're not. So why the hell am I having Trish? Alright, this goes up, that goes down. Now we just push. Just force it in as deep as you can. Those who snow or something, I don't know. I don't really get with the times. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Shove it in there. Good. We're gonna use these. I'm gonna attach them to here. Both of here. Oh wow, they're different height. Anyways, unplug the exhaust. Because as we all know, bad noise. clue what this is for. I'm plugging it anyway. I guess not. No, but it's definitely still for the fans. Come on, there's no way it ain't. Never mind, it's CPU power. Please go back in. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I think that one cable is probably for both of these fans. The proprietary usually means convenience. Convenience until it's not working properly. Type of moment. Alright, come here. Stupid cable. It's gonna rip itself open if it doesn't go where I want it to. See, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, pal. Yeah, we're just gonna push it on down here. It's just plastic, and it's not really transferring any current, so I just want to see if that took out both of these. That's all I want to know right now. Because if it did, then that's good progress. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, bro. Shit. Oh boy. They're hyper. They're independent on one another, so if one goes down, the other kicks in. So let's hope it's not that quick. Diesel. I had a diesel engine. Oh. Now that's interesting. Oh right, I also unplugged this. I forgot about that. Right, so these are fairly whiny too. That's annoying. And this is still blinking red anyway. It's either because of these, probably, or because of secure boot, but I don't see why the hell that would be because of secure boot. Doesn't really make sense. Never thought I'd see you two around here. They're not the same fans, I don't think. But they're both Molex. Just different ages. And compact. Actually fits on there pretty well. Alright. Let's see. Where's the cable for this? Oh, they're separated. And they're normal. Oh my god. Bro. Bro. You're gonna rip. Or not. Wow, okay. They're very robust. It's like they planned it that way on purpose. You know what sucks? These are both like normal tree ones. But whatever, we're gonna use Molex. What happens if I use both? Insert. Very cool big explosion. Isn't 3 enough for control? I know this has 4, but no, I don't think so. And also the shape wouldn't match up. I'll just use Molex. Less worries. Wait, which one's longer? The longer one goes on the second one. Fairly long. That is very long. Okay, where are my zip ties? I'm gonna use zip ties. Hello. Hello, zip ties. We're gonna... Well, okay. Alright, this looks open, and if it's not, it's probably that one. It's not open. And that is this one, what the hell? There we go. Alright. Swear to God. I guess it's the price of being a goofy goober. What the hell? Ugh. Why is it so hard to open, even with my teeth? I guess I shouldn't question that. I was trying to become a fish. God. I really am a fish now. If it was paper, I wouldn't mind, but this is plastic. That's a problem. Plastic, bigger problem. Alright, get on in there. Nice. Not the worst view. Look at that. It's a Chinese one. But, like, not the worst. Also, I gotta check which way. This way is correct. Yes. So, like this. Just gonna pull a zip right through here. Nice, it goes to the other side. That's perfect. It's perfect. Wait, is it long enough to like do two at once? Because if it is, that would be awesome. Maybe. Actually, maybe. I gotta test this out. Oh, yep, that went through. Alright. All the way. Just for the highest of chances. Yeah, we're already starting to struggle. Yeah, I don't think it... No, it should be long enough. But it's not just... It just doesn't want to go through. Oh, I see why. I put it into the wrong one. Just too tight. And it feels cramped. Like, it feels claustrophobic. I don't know how. Yeah, no, it's not long enough. No way. Look at that. Unless I use another one. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, baby. Yep, that's the correct way. Good. I just gotta match it up with this one. Oh, I didn't put... Wow. I broke this. That's good. That means I didn't lose my progress. Because I had to put it through here first, and I didn't. Because I'm silly. All of this just to be able to sleep well at night, while also not sleeping. The irony, though, I am doing this so I can sleep well at night, but at the same time, I'm losing sleep over having to do this. The joke writes itself. Isn't like the ripped part like way down? Like not at the start here. That's like what concerns me right now. Yeah, let's grab another one and see if it can work. I think it's something like this. I don't know. That's not good. Right, let's try halfway. Let's put it through this one though. If it is correct. Yep. Alright. Where are my scissors? Where am I? Got 'em. Now, what we do, cut off the excess. Oh. These are not very well made. Alright, this one I'll just stuff it through here anyway. It's for the extra sense of security. Better. There we go. Extra sense of security. Right here, folks. Only possible by me, of course. Yeah. Trust. It's definitely gonna rattle until we add the bottom ones. I just want to see if it works. If it does, it's gonna be great. What? I was putting it in like the wrong side. I was putting it like output instead of input. Alright, let's see. Did I do any good? And it is blowing air through, right? I think so. Oh yeah, no, that's pulling air in. Normal blue light. I'm guessing the red light was definitely because of overheating. Because right, yeah, it's even blinking normally. At least I hope, because then I'd have to reset the BIOS. Like, oh, it is red again. Oh. Oh, that is loud. Alright, let's plug it in mid-use. Let's risk it all. Risk it all. Nah, actually, no. Electricity is scary. So I'm not gonna mess with that. The only bad part here is like Molex supplies a lot of power, so this is still gonna be fast, even though I added another one. Diesel. Server fan. diesel, server fan. Yeah, none of these are good options. And out you go, both of you. Oh, hello, extra light. SW3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank God. Oh, come here, phone of doom. Tell me the bad news. Because that's pretty much where we're heading. HP Z820 Workstation 7 red light blinks on motherboard. And let's see what I get. CPU failure. Huh? Excuse me? What do you mean CPU failure? Did I really fuck it up? No way. No way. No, it's still getting hot. So is this. Clearly it works. This is definitely in. Yeah, no, that's in. One thing I could do is just that, yeah, power reset. Remove the CMOS for 5 minutes. Such a crappy design. It's like, yeah, press this. Press it in. But guess what? As soon as you do, now you're in the way. It's like, bruh. That makes no sense. How is that fair? How is that just? Forgive him. Better. What the heck? I can't get it out. Okay, let's hope for the best. Oh wait, we don't even have the GPU installed anymore. Let's get rid of this, because as we've found out, way too loud. Miracle that actually came off. Nice. Goodbye to you too. Way too loud. Because after we use the intake fans from down here, looks like they aren't too loud anymore. Oh, what? That was actually possible? Oh my god. I just cut it. Ooh. These scissors should not be that strong, because earlier they were struggling against plastic, but then they cut this like nothing. Like nobody's business. That makes no sense. I'm serious, that makes... Bro, there's even dust on the graphics card. Get out of here, bro. Where did they come from? This came out of nowhere. Alright. It's supposed to close, but it doesn't. It just doesn't work. Makes no sense. Just here's something. And plug in the VGA. Yes, monitor. You were plugged into something. Alright, let's try again. This time I'll remove the USB stick. Better. No, it's plugged in. Bro. It's not doing anything. Bro. Monitor still works, so electricity is still here. This just isn't. Oh, now he did something. Just in case. Well, now I did a. Bro, do something. Seriously? You just gave up? What? That's so not fair. We were gonna conquer the world. And now you die. He's gone. That's stupid. Seriously, that's so not fair. Smells like old plastic and metal, but that's about it. That's all I'm deducing from this. Alright. 1125 watts. Theoretically 1450 with the right input. Alright, I heard the click. Bruh. Why is it not booting anymore? Yo! Show me the wrong. Like, okay, maybe. Just maybe. It's these fans not being plugged in, which makes no sense, but whatever. We're gonna see if anything happens once these are plugged in. Maybe the computer has a problem when there's absolutely no fans. Except, you know, good old power supply. Damn. You old. I mean, monitor's older, but it works. And it was from an abandoned bar. You were preserved. In, like, college. Yeah, of course it's not that easy. It's never this easy with servers. No, that's for the fans. Okay, that's not it. So many SATA ports. And nothing to fill them with. They're all plugged in, right? I mean, yeah, these are fine. So that should still work. I mean, it looks fine. It's just dusty, but as it usually is. Bruh. This is so stupid. Get over here. Go away. That was way too close. For comfort. Okay, I tilted it so I have a better view. Everything looks plugged. Everything looks plugged in. Poor SSD. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Poor cable too. Bro risked his life. He's actually still gonna work. He just looks ugly now. Jumper. Holy shit. There we go. Is the power cable bad? I don't think so. Because it's still making sounds. Oh. Button. Button. No. Less headache. Yeah, I don't know. My analysis, I don't know. Genuinely have no clue what could be wrong. Because now it's not even booting. Maybe it's the power supply. I have a spare. Back home. Really should have taken the other one when I had the chance. But it's like, you don't see any of this coming. It's like, hey, boot up. What do you mean it's not booting up? It just makes no sense. One moment it works, and the next moment it's just... Like, one idea I have... Got everything. Just got it all. Take everything out. Keep using that proprietary piece of shit. Along with these piece of shit cables. And all of that. But just no case. Now that would be a project. Because... Special. But yeah, I mean, it's a server. It's special, of course. But yeah, I know, I'm dealing with this tomorrow. Definitely gonna deal with this tomorrow. Well, not my problem. Right. You. At this point, I just want to buy a mini PC. Because I'm having such headaches with this one. I've been eyeballing one for 150 euros from AliExpress. But it's got 12 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM. 12 gigs. And because it's Intel, it probably won't eat up my RAM directly like that computer down there is. Because it has 8 gigs. Not a problem. Problem is, iGPU takes 2. And then it takes another 348 megabytes because reserved RAM. Extra, basically. So in reality, it takes more like 2.4 gigs almost. So I get left with not even 6 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Considering the market, it doesn't matter how much I get. I mean, there's another computer, similar processor I think, but it's DDR4. So a bit slower, but it's 16 gigs. So now I gotta make the choice. Do I want faster RAM and the ability to upgrade down the line? Do I want faster RAM but no upgradability and I get slightly less? Or do I want slightly more but slower? But I can upgrade down the line. I don't know. All I know is she's gonna cause me a lot of editing issues. Well, headaches. So good night.